Whittemore Park, a historic site that besides the Dallin Museum is perhaps best known for sitting empty. However, a new design team, hired by the town, is trying to change that.
Yes, I was just going to say the tracks, you want them more prominent, or people want them more prominent.
Yes. June 13th's Design Day in the Park was the second public information session on redeveloping the often overlooked piece of land that sits beside the busy intersection of Massachusetts Avenue and Mystic Street. The aim? To make it a more usable and inviting public space.
That was really the number one thing, is about gathering, a gathering space. That's not, say, sidewalk, that is a park, that is an open space.
We'd like to kind of recreate that old town common type of feel.
Fixing some of the issues with erosion and the roots of the trees.
Trying to save the best trees in this plan and taking out the trees that arborists have told us are failing anyway.
So when you go down to this corner here, you'll see that we're proposing a set of stairs, amphitheater style with a set of stairs in the center, to land down in a plaza.
The idea to update the park comes out of the Planning Department's Mass Ave Phase 2 redevelopment project. It calls for state funds to rework the streetscape in patches of green dotting the center. The house and grounds on Whittemore Park are on the National Register of Historic Places, and the park qualified for Community Preservation Act funds, $65,000 for the initial design study. Often asked if they should stay or go, the railroad tracks that run through the park are a contributing resource to the National Register. Because of that, landscape architect Crowley Cottrell plans to rework them into a pathway while highlighting the role they once played in town.
We want to preserve the railroad tracks and actually give them even more prominence. And so what we're trying to do is anchor this corner with a plaza so that the tracks feel more like part of the urban fabric rather than part of a residential fabric, which is the house and trees and lawn and plantings.
Town developers are making sure they incorporate community input.
Feedback that we've received actually from 515 people as part of a community survey have indicated that they wish that they could use the park more if we looked at some of the amenities, if we addressed some of the issues that are sometimes barriers to people's enjoyment in the park.
The Arlington Chamber of Commerce, representing Arlington Center businesses, says they are hopeful the plan will revitalize the area.
Businesses just want foot traffic, and so anything that we can do to create foot traffic in different parts of town is going to be a positive for the businesses.
The final design is set to be revealed during a public forum on Wednesday, June 20th. Kristen Schroeder, Arlington Public News.